The fifth core principle. Continue to read up about nutrition panels and ingredient facts. So keep paying attention to the products and their ingredients. Never, ever stop looking at ingredient panels. I hate to say this, but you can't even trust companies who have been producing organics and things like that to be producing things always the same. Because sometimes those companies that were started by very, very passionate people who had a very specific way of doing things get bought out by larger companies who begin to cut corners. And the product you thought you were buying for a long, long time now has ingredients that you never, what in the world are they putting that in there for? That's completely unnecessary. This food never had that ingredient. Always, always watch your ingredient panels. Never, ever just trust the package. I hate to say that, but that is the world we live in today when it comes to our food and our food processing. Ask questions. Be a researcher. Okay? Analyze your foods every so often to make sure that they have not changed. Don't trust the front of the label. Food marketing, the legislation and the regulation around food marketing and what's on the front of a label is so loose. Have you seen the cereal boxes? You walk through the middle of the grocery store and you can look at cereal boxes that have tablespoons of sugar that you'd be pouring down your child's throat if they were to eat one bowl of that cereal in the morning. And they have health claims on the front of these cereal boxes. Are you guys going to be fooled by that anymore? I don't think so. As consumers, we don't take that. So we're not fooled by the front of boxes anymore. Turn it around, look at the ingredient panel. If it's not organic, you need to know the farmer or grower and his or her practices. Just because the farmer's selling beef doesn't mean it's the beef that you want to buy. You need to know how it was raised. You need to know how that farmer fed that animal to make sure that you're getting what you're paying for. So don't be afraid to ask people questions because, like I said, if they're doing it right, they'll be more than happy to tell you about it. Sixth core principle. This is lesson 6, smart supplementation. Continue to supplement essential nutrients. Number 1, the vital functions in your body, the ones that will be the foundation for your health, will be supported if you are making sure to supplement essential nutrients every day. Number 2, this is one of the top tools in prevention, is making sure that your body is supported with the essential nutrients it needs so that your immunity can be up, your systems can be up, and you can be fighting off disease before it sets in. And number 3, make sure that your essential supplementation is either organic or that it is whole food based. It has to be in the state in which it came out of nature. It has to be as close to that as it possibly can be. Usually without any type of heat or with any type of chemical manipulation. I'm still recommending, even for the people who have made a lot of changes in their whole foods, I'm still recommending this for a few main reasons. Even for me, who has been working on food sourcing, meal planning, I do a lot of things right every day. But I still can't control all the food that I end up eating. Whether I'm traveling or I have a lunch event where, it's not necessarily the place that I'd go if I had a choice. Supplementation helps to control those times when you don't have all the choice in your hands. It's that little bit of insurance policy when some things kind of get out of control. It's okay, that's life. Another thing, chemicals, your environment. You're around people every day who are putting stuff on their skin that you deliberately have taken those types of products away. You look at the cologne and the fragrances and the things that people are putting on. You can't get away from some of that stuff. Supplements helps to make sure that you're building your body up and that your body doesn't have nutritional gaps because you're going to run into some things that you're not expecting. Okay? Let's do this real quick. Let's get up. Let's get moving a little bit. Let's stand up. It's the last time you have to do it. Just do it. Now, for supplements in your journal, we have your supplement list. And in your supplement list, you can keep track of the supplements that you're currently taking, how much you're currently taking. This information is valuable as well because if you have a health issue come up and you go to one of your practitioners, they're going to want to know what you've been eating, what you've been taking as far as supplements, and it's very valuable to have this information at your fingertips. It will help you get to a solution faster if you can actually give your health practitioner this information. So keep track of what you're taking, how often you're taking it, how much of it you're taking. And then also, if there's some things that you'd like to add, but maybe it's not in the cards right now, either it's not in the budget because you're working on getting your health insurance flipped over so you can free up some money from health premiums and move it into food or supplements, keep track of the things that you have on your radar. If you'd like to add a multimineral or if you'd like to add a probiotic or something like that, you don't want to miss those essential nutrients. You've got to get those omegas in. But if you have others that you want to add, keep track. That way, when either finances free up or you're able to move some things around, you remember exactly what you had on your mind, what your goals were. Okay? 7th core principle. This is the environment lesson. Cleanse your environment. This is a big one. A lot of you guys have looked at all the information in this course up to this point, and this is one that you've kind of let go. Because you're comfortable with the mascara that you use. You're comfortable with the foundation you put on. It's not that easy to switch that stuff over because you're comfortable with it. You're working on your meal plan. You've got to cleanse your environment. These are repetitive exposures every day, over and over and over again. Got to get the things out of your life that are causing your body to be exposed to chemicals that it really doesn't need to be exposed to. So number 1, remove toxic products from your home or work. Get rid of as many of those as you can. Those are hygiene products, cleaning products, appliances if you don't need them. Got a lot of people not using their microwaves anymore. Unplug the darn thing. You've got 15 other clocks in your house. You don't need the microwave clock. Unplug it. And then get rid of the drugs and the over-the-counter stuff you're not taking either. Get rid of that stuff. Get it out of your life. You don't need it in your home anymore. As much as you can reduce the toxic exposure in your home, the better you are going to be. So we have your environment list in the journal here. And it has an area that says products that you can use for your personal environment, things that you found as far as you've researched. Remember, we have a lot of these resources in the health resources section of the website. So you can go to healthyforlifeuniversity.com and you can look at these different areas and the different companies that we recommend who are carrying products that we've used, that we've researched, and that we've found approved based on what we're teaching. So use your environment list, and then there's also another list for things that you'd like to add in the future. Because you're not going to be able to flip everything over right away, have a wish list. Because as you focus more on this, you will find things will free up in other areas, and you'll be able to channel more resources into the areas that you want them. Any money spent on this stuff is directly invested in your health. It will be worth it, I can promise you. Okay? Another part of the 7th core principle is focusing on your sleeping environment. Okay? Your sleep is wildly important. So unplug unnecessary electronics and remove unnecessary electronics from your bedroom. As much electricity as you can get away from your sleeping environment, the better. And you will want to consider a grounding sheet for your bed. This is also, again, it's in the health resources section. Earthing.com is the company, and they have very, very effective earthing products, which are grounding products. And again, if you need to review Lesson 7 to hear why these things are important and why they can be effective, go back and review it. I sleep on a sheet that's grounded every single night, and I have slept better every single night since we got it. It's one of the best investments we ever made. Number 3, organize your space. If you got junk in your house that you haven't been dealing with, clear out the old stuff. I know this seems kind of trivial. Have a garage sale, get rid of it. Take it to Goodwill. If it's not worthy of Goodwill, throw it away. Give it away. Clean up your space. Get rid of the stuff that was a part of the old used life. Once you free up space, it'll free you up. Okay? Lesson 8, the movement principle. Shake your booty. Get moving, people. I gave you so many reasons why you want to move. I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to move after that lesson. We talked about so many different physiological benefits from movement, all the way from balancing out your hormones to helping make sure that your brain was regenerating cells faster, make you more intelligent, better mood, better thyroid function. This is all the benefits of just moving your body on a regular basis. Develop a weekly routine for strength, core, and functional exercise. Make a point to do some recreational activity each week for enjoyment and stress relief. Do something you like every week. Figure out what it is and spend a little time doing it. Use it to get rid of some stress in your life and get your body moving. Okay? Remember, a mobile body decreases injury, moves nutrients in and toxicity out. A mobile body heals faster. It will improve your brain chemistry, and it will balance your hormones. All of these things are important for a preventive lifestyle. And all of these things are important to reverse disease. Movement needs to be a part of your life. Movement will improve every area of your health and allow you to do things you want to do with ease. Not just do them, but to do them well. When it comes to movement, if you can't develop your own plan, again, you can go to the health resources section of the website and take a look at what we have there for movement. There's some great in-home exercise programs that you can take a look at that I would highly recommend. Or go seek out a health professional who is doing functional exercise and guiding classes, and go to their classes. Go get taught how to move. How many of you have a degree in exercise? It's okay if you don't know how. Most of you don't have a background in it. Go seek out a professional whose way of looking at exercise gels with you, and get on a schedule with them. Invest money in movement. And if you need the accountability factor, that's another thing that working with someone is great to do. Get in a class, share camaraderie with people, and get moving.